In a lush forest filled with towering trees and colorful flowers, a young deer named Elara lived with her grandmother Moira. Elara was kind-hearted, but often found herself worrying about others' feelings. She would always go out of her way to make sure everyone around her was happy, even at the expense of her own needs. Moira noticed this and decided it was time to teach Elara an important lesson. One crisp morning, Moira asked Elara to accompany her to the highest hill in the forest, where they could see the entire meadow below. As they walked, Moira shared stories of the forest's history, and Elara listened, fascinated by the tales of strength and courage that had shaped their home. Once they reached the top of the hill, Moira turned to Elara and said, "Do you see how the trees grow tall and strong, standing firm against the wind?" Elara nodded, her gaze fixed on the vast landscape. "Just like the trees, you must learn to stand firm and take care of yourself. You cannot always carry the weight of others' happiness on your shoulders. When you take care of yourself first, you have the strength to help others without losing yourself." Elara was puzzled. "But what about my friends? I don't want to hurt anyone's feelings." Moira smiled softly. "True kindness comes from a place of self-love. When you are kind to yourself, you teach others how to do the same. You don't have to sacrifice yourself to make others happy. In fact, you are more helpful to them when you are strong and healthy." Elara thought about her grandmother's words on their way home. She realized that she had often neglected her own needs because she feared disappointing others. But in doing so, she had drained herself. Over the following weeks, Elara made a conscious effort to spend time with herself, resting, eating well, and practicing the things that brought her joy. Slowly, she felt stronger and more confident. When her friends came to her for help, she could now offer support with kindness and energy without feeling depleted. Elara learned that the best way to help others is by first taking care of her own well-being, and that being strong in herself didn't mean being selfish. It meant she could give more of herself to those she loved. From that day on, Elara walked with her head held high, knowing that true strength came from balance, not sacrifice.